right. Well, I want to get on this topic of top five MCs of all time. Now, at the same time, you know what I mean, everything, is your own opinion, whatever you like. But when the debate goes on, you always gonna try to talk the next man into liking your top five over their top five, or judging why they got certain people in their top five. Um, Sometimes you gotta explain it. Some people can't even explain it. Some people got Silk the Shocker in their top five. I don't know why. That's who they like. Fuck it. You know what I mean? My number five always been hard to me because, I have one that's, I'm not really going off of like, as far as lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I go off of, you know, uh, what they was to the culture, albums, you know what I'm saying, that they ever did any rap battles or, longevity, shit like that, you know what I mean? So, my number five is a toss up. My original number five is your boy right here. Where you at, man? Get two 100% beef Whopper sandwiches, two fries and two drinks now for just $10. It's the 2 for $10 meal only at Burger King. My name is Edward Snowden. Your boy right here, LL Cool J. Now I know you're gonna be like, what? This girl rapper? Nah, yeah, this girl rapper, man. Fucking LL Cool J. You know what I'm saying? Been in the game since I was like 2 years old. You know what I mean? He's one of the first rappers to come out and shit. He came out with when the Beastie Boys, Run DMC, you know what I'm saying, the Def Jam shit. Not only is he still out, still making music, but this motherfucker sold many millions of albums. You know what I'm saying? He was on a cypher that 4321 with all the hot motherfuckers at the time, and had the best verse on there. You know what I mean? Better than Method Man, Redman, DMX, all of them. Cannabis. You know what I mean? Never lost a rap battle. Never lost a rap battle. Everybody came at his neck thinking, oh, he a girl rapper. He ain't gonna do shit, little pretty boy and shit. Never lost. Aired everybody the fuck out. Jack the Ripper. Now, if I wanted to go by just mainly lyrics, then I would have had to pick the white boy, Eminem. You know what I mean? That's why I said it's a toss up with my top five. Eminem, he got crazy wordplay. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give him some, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give him some props. And the reason he's not legitimately automatically like just took over LL spot is because I never really felt any of his music. I think maybe like I Am What I Say I Am and shit like that, but you couldn't really listen to his whole album and feel it unless you was from like the trailer parks, or you hated your mom, or you hated your BM and you wanted to kill her and shit. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Or if you was like on acid or whatever. I'm not on none of that shit. Never been addicted to pills, so I can't relate to him. So, boom. Number 4. Pop. I don't think I really got to explain why. It's also, like I said, Pop. Number 4, 3, and 2 are all like could switch. You know what I mean? There is really like a tie for 2. But I just, I'm gonna have to just go by favorites by now, you know what I'm saying? So Pac number 4. And then this is the hard one. My boy Big. Between Big and Jay. Because Big was the first, you know what I'm saying, to like actually get on tracks, you know what I'm saying, like multiple type tracks with different artists of different styles. You know what I mean? This dude had on Life After Death had songs with Too Short, Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know what I'm saying? He had the girl songs, he had the club songs, he had the hood songs, he had the street shit, he had storytelling shit. He was everywhere. You know what I mean? But you gotta give it to Hove too, man. Like Hove, ever since Biggie died, you know what I'm saying? I can't say right when Biggie died, because it took him a minute. But once he dropped that volume 2, it would been a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like his career went up, and he been good ever since. So really can't hate on Hove. But what it all boils down to, fuck a top 5, is who's the number 1 motherfucker. And of course, NAS are the letters that spelled Nas all fucking day. That's the GOAT.
You can't debate it. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker's the nicest motherfucker that ever touched the mic. Man, between fucking subject matter, lyrics, you know what I mean, longevity, style, swag, everything, man. Hands down. Who fucking with this man? You know what I mean? Who makes songs like Rewind? Who got classics like Illmatic, Stillmatic? It Was Written. Even the last album he just dropped, the Life Is Good, that he dropped like 2 years ago. Come on, man. You can't fucking argue this fact. You know what I'm saying? The main motherfuckers always want to argue is like, oh, Pac, 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 Pac. I'm not gonna say fuck Pac because I like Pac, but Pac is not Nas. You know what I'm saying? Nas's subject matter, his storytelling, the way, you know what I'm saying, he flips shit. I mean, like, that gave you power. The last words of a hanging slave when he rapped like he the jail cell. You know what I mean? Telling stories backwards. You know what I mean? All this different type shit. Pac wasn't doing that. Pac was like a revolutionary motherfucker that, you know what I'm saying, when he started rapping, he was MC New York. Then he started fucking backup dancing for fucking Humpty Dance and shit, doing the Humpty Dance. And then he go to jail and shit for raping a bitch. And then ends up on the West Coast and he's screaming West Side till I die. You know what I mean? So I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, like his character I really ain't fucking with. Nas, best, hands down. If you got an argument, go ahead and try to, you know, calm in this shit. I'm gonna calm right back at your ass and shit. So don't fuck with my boy Nas, man. And I know y'all just seen the new video with him and DJ Khaled. So it's a wrap, man. The album's done. That's my top 5. Hit me up, and I'm gonna try to figure out what's my top 10. So while you trying to figure out your top 5, I want to see your top 5. We can argue, and then I'm gonna drop the top 10. 1.